Hey, little champs. Welcome to Peaceful Whisper. In a quiet little village tucked between rolling hills and whispering trees, there was a peaceful garden where wildflowers bloomed and the air smelled sweet like springtime dreams. And in that garden lived a little bunny named Mila. She had soft white fur, big curious eyes, and ears that perked up whenever she heard something interesting. It was a special morning, the day after Easter Sunday. The world felt new, as if something wonderful had just happened. But Mila, she had a question gently hopping through her thoughts. As she nibbled on a patch of clover, she turned to her grandmother. "Grandma Fern," she asked softly, "what makes Easter Monday special?" Everyone talks about Easter Sunday, but what happened after that? Grandma Fern, with her kind eyes and gentle voice, leaned close. "Oh, my dear," she whispered, "Easter Monday is the day the world woke up, with hope in its heart." Mila blinked. "Hope?" Just then, a cheerful robin fluttered down from the branches above. He tilted his head and chirped. "Are you talking about the garden? The garden near the tomb?" Mila's ears twitched. "A tomb? What do you mean?" Grandma Fern smiled. "Well now," she said, settling into the soft moss beside her. "Let me tell you a story, a true one. Long ago in a quiet garden, just like this, something amazing happened. It began with a man named Jesus. He was kind and gentle. He loved everyone, no matter who they were. He healed the sick. He calmed storms with just his words. And he told people how deeply God loved them. But not everyone understood, and some were afraid of his love. So one day, Jesus was taken away. He was placed on a cross, and there he gave his life for the whole world." Mila's eyes widened. "That sounds so sad." Grandma Fern nodded slowly. "It was. His friends were heartbroken. They placed his body in a tomb, a cave made of stone. They rolled a heavy rock in front, and the garden grew quiet. But," chirped the robin, hopping closer, "then came the morning, the one we now call Easter Sunday. The sun peeked over the hills, and suddenly, there was a shaking. The ground rumbled gently, like a deep sigh from the earth. An angel, shining bright as the morning star, rolled the stone away, and the tomb was empty. "He's not here," the angel said. "He has risen, just as he promised." Mila sat very still. "He came back to life?" "Yes," whispered Grandma Fern. "Jesus rose again. He defeated death, so we could all have new life." Mila thought about that for a moment. "But what about Easter Monday?" she asked quietly. "Was it still special after the miracle?" "Oh, yes," said Grandma, her voice like a lullaby. "That was the day everything began to change. Jesus appeared to his friends. He walked with two travelers on a dusty road, though they didn't know it was him at first. He talked with them, listened to them, and when he broke bread at dinner, their eyes opened. 'It's Jesus,' they cried, their hearts full of joy. Later that day, Jesus appeared to his disciples too. They were frightened, hiding in a room, but he stood among them and said, 'Peace be with you.' And peace filled the room." Mila let out a soft sigh. "So Easter Monday was like a new beginning?" "Yes," said Grandma Fern, stroking Mila's ears. "It was the beginning of sharing that joy, of telling the world that life had defeated death and that love would never end." Just then, something small and green caught Mila's eye. Near the tulips, a tiny sprout was pushing up from the soil. "Oh," she whispered. "Look, Grandma, it's growing." Grandma smiled. "That's just like Easter, dear one. From a quiet garden where all seemed lost, came something beautiful and new." Robin flapped his wings gently. The garden bloomed again, and so did the hearts of everyone who believed. That night, as the stars tiptoed into the sky, Mila curled up in her soft little bed beneath the roots of an old oak tree. She thought of Jesus, the empty tomb, and the morning when everything changed. She whispered a tiny prayer, like a secret wrapped in light. Thank you, Jesus, for Easter, and for the beautiful day that came after. With a soft smile on her face and peace in her heart, Mila drifted off to sleep, as the garden around her whispered with new life, and Easter Monday shimmered gently in the breeze. Thanks for watching, champs. Just don't forget to like and subscribe.